we're looking at paper 2 right now, and this is the RC paper. That means it's the regional center paper, so be sure to take the right one. So question 1 is going to be really simple, 6 marks on air and test of gas, so let's dive in. Okay, so with question 1, most of the time you just want to build your confidence as you go. First question is usually set up to be easier, more accessible for a lot of students. So here we've got a box given to us, and they are the common gases that you come across in your periodic table in your years of studying chemistry. So again, while all of them are provided, you may just use it one time, you can use it more than once, sometimes not at all. So do not panic if you don't get to use one of them, okay? So first question here, we're looking at 2 gases, so take note you need to give 2, and they're coming from group 0 of the periodic table. So if it's group 0, very easy. So just go to the periodic table, and it's always printed for you. Look for group 0, and right under group 0 where our noble gases are, you will find neon and helium. Now take note, because they have asked for 2, you need to have both of them correct to get that 1 mark. Okay, moving on to the next one, we want to look for a gas that makes up 21% of the atmosphere. This comes under the topic of gas and atmosphere, depending on what your school call it. So you always have a pie chart over there, and like 78% of the pie chart represent actually our nitrogen. Okay, this is an inert gas. Really useful in our chips, in our potato chips, to keep our chips crispy and does not turn rancid. Okay, then you have about 21% over here that occupies the environment as essential for our survival, and that's our oxygen. And over here we've got a mix of argon and carbon dioxide. Okay, carbon dioxide is the one that is in the lowest quantity, which is about 0.03%. Argon is 0.97%. It's actually a good thing that we have a very small percentage of carbon dioxide, 0.03%, because carbon dioxide here is our greenhouse gas. Okay, so that's going to part 2 of the question. So what exactly is a greenhouse gas? What does it do? It basically traps heat under the atmosphere, and what it does is a small amount, like this amount, is good. Okay, keep us warm and cozy. But if it's too much, and it is actually happening right now, is that it makes the Earth temperature increases, and that leads on to global warming. And I do not need to tell you what are the effects of global warming. You can actually feel it, isn't it? Okay, so greenhouse gases is carbon dioxide. Now in this box here, there is another gas that causes another greenhouse gas is actually our methane. It's not given in the box, so you are not allowed to propose methane in this answer. Okay, but just to let you know, methane is the other one. Okay, next we have toxic gas formed by incomplete combustion. To me, the clearest sign for what the answer should be here is because of the word incomplete combustion. So you need to understand what is the keyword for every question. So incomplete combustion causes the formation of this toxic gas, and that's carbon monoxide. The formula of carbon monoxide is just CO. By the way, all this question, they allow you to write the formula for all of them. But why would you write when the box given to us is already nicely spelled out for you? So you minimize the chances of error. Like for example, like oxygen, some students might not be able to remember it's O2. They look at the periodic table and they see O and just write O, but actually oxygen gas is diatomic. Okay, so you will want to minimize all these careless mistakes. Just if a box is given to you with helping words, just use it. Okay. Now, why is carbon monoxide a toxic gas? Because if we are in the presence of carbon monoxide, our body, our haemoglobin, will actually reduces the ability for the blood to transport oxygen. Okay, so take note. This is also a very common question under organic 1. Okay, and finally we have got a 2-mark question called basically asking you to describe a test to show that the gas is carbon dioxide. So for this kind of question, what you want to do here is you will first want to identify what is the reagent, what are we using to test for carbon dioxide. Okay, so the chemical that we use is lime water. Lime water is not lime juice and water. Okay, it is simply calcium hydroxide, CaOH2. Okay, and learn to use the word or the verb, the action word, on how we test this gas. We actually want to bubble this gas into lime water. I know a lot of students will just put the gas into lime water, but it is not too scientifically accurate, okay? So the verb, the action that we are carrying out is bubble the gas into lime water. And for second mark, you want to write down the observation. Observation basically means what you would see, and in this case, you actually get white precipitate forming in the white lime water. Okay, so what are some of the alternatives for those of you who find that the word precipitate is really hard? They do accept the word milky, they do accept the word cloudy. Okay, so there we go, our first 6 marks over here for paper 2, and this is on question 1. If this has been helpful, please share with a friend. If you like it, please like and subscribe on my YouTube channel. Alright, see you in the next one.